How nice would it be if we all had a superpower where we can sing any song on earth very easily, without any tension or any strain, without worrying about the high notes, the low notes, the range and all of that. It would be amazing, right? You know, some people actually have this superpower. They are naturally gifted with a very flexible voice, with a very big vocal range, and even without putting much effort, they can easily sing all the high and the low notes. So those are the lucky few. But for normal people like me and you, we are gifted with a limited vocal range. So within this range, we have to develop ourselves and also slowly try to expand it. So that requires some effort, and we have to smartly use certain techniques so that we can avoid that strain and tension when we sing. So in today's video, I'm going to give you some simple but very effective techniques that can help you remove the strain and the tension from your voice and sing much more beautifully, much more comfortably and much more effortlessly. I'm Pratibha Sarathy and you're watching VoxGuru's YouTube series. If you enjoy our videos, please do subscribe to this channel. It'll mean a lot to me. And if you want to join me in some regular voice training, then please download the VoxGuru app. The link is in the description, and do enroll for this course called Universal Voice Culture. So let's learn together and develop our voices. The first technique we are going to learn today is volume control. One of the biggest reasons why we face strain in our voice is because as we go into the higher notes, we also tend to increase our volume also. So after a certain point, we end up shouting instead of singing. So this habit actually needs to be changed. Our mind has to be trained not to increase the volume as the notes go up. So for this, we are going to do a very simple exercise. So let's take the basic swaras and let's sing them one by one. But as the swaras go higher, instead of increasing our volume, we will now reduce our volume. So let's play a reverse psychology trick with our mind. Okay. So as the pitch goes up, the volume should go down. Are you ready to try? Sa re ga ma pa da ni sa. Try again. Sa re ga ma pa da ni sa. Now you may ask me a question. If we reduce our volume so much with the high notes, then how do we bring the power? That's a very good question. So we need the power, but we don't want to put much pressure on the throat, right? That is our goal. So what do we do now? This is where our head voice comes to the rescue. So whenever we are transitioning from the lower notes into the upper notes, instead of putting a lot of pressure on the throat, like that doesn't sound good at all, right? It sounds as if we are shouting, and it's also not good for the throat. There is so much of pressure on it. So instead, we take the help of our head voice. So try to sing it like So I was able to bring the same power which I had in the lower notes. I was able to bring it in the higher notes also, but I was not putting much of pressure on the throat. So you need to get very comfortable with your head voice. I have actually done a separate video about the head voice, so you can go through that video as well if you want to understand what it is and how can you open up your head voice. But it definitely helps a lot in singing without strain. Now both these techniques you should practice using swaras first. Okay, don't try to implement it in a song directly, because a song is very unpredictable. We don't know what is going to happen next, how the notes are going to go up and down. But in swara exercises, to some extent you know how the pattern is being created. So at least your mind will be ready, your voice will be ready, and you will be able to figure out where you're facing the strain and where you can correct it. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please post comments on how you liked it. And if you are looking for some regular voice training with me, then please download the VoxGuru app. I've shared the link in the description. So here you can enroll for a course called Universal Voice Culture. So this is a beautiful program where we have covered some amazing exercises that deal with different aspects of the singing voice. So a lot of basic skills that you need to develop, you will work on it here. And there is also another course called Carnatic Voice Culture. So here we use Carnatic techniques, Carnatic tools to build on our voice. So both these courses are really powerful and very effective, and the best part is that once you learn these exercises, it becomes a permanent training regime for you. So please do head to the VoxGuru app and explore these courses. I'll be waiting to see you there.